Shout out to the CIA. What's going on? Gentlemen, ladies of the FBI. Guys, I need you to understand that now we're behind the scenes. Things are changing. I'm moving to Atlanta. We're going to start getting much more of this content here on Patreon. And as you've heard me talk about CIA, there's 3 levels. There's first level, confident, intelligent, and assertive. That's just getting your black belt. You know, and if 80% of men can get to that point in life, I will consider that to be success. I mean, just imagine a world when like 80% of the men are walking around doing their suit Saturday stuff, doing their brunch and patio Sunday stuff, getting out there, you know, looking at another man with respect, congratulating another guy, and we're going to talk about how to compliment each other, that kind of stuff. You know, just kind of getting out in the world and just becoming the best version of ourselves and becoming the men. I'm going to change out some glasses throughout this thing. I think if 80% of men can get to that level in life, we can change a lot of stuff. Then, you know, like anything else, I talk about the second level. Now, see here, the second level is only for the top 10% of men. Okay? That's for the dudes that want to be the leaders. They want to be entrepreneurs. They want to be business owners. They want to be managers. Now, I mean, not executives, not even managers, executives. See, you can be an entry-level person, and let's use sales. You can come in as an account manager, then be a senior account manager. Then you can even be promoted over a sales team. But the kind of manager I'm talking about is at least the general manager or the director level. That's kind of like being a lieutenant in the military. That's first level, right? So when you get to that level, it's a whole different skill set. It's about being competitive, intriguing, and then aggressive. You gotta be competitive. You gotta be aggressive, and you gotta be somebody that somebody is intrigued by, because you can't get up to this level just on sheer will and guts alone. You don't get to the second, the third, and fourth degree level of CIA by yourself. This is what separates the men from the boys. And then you've heard me talk about the third level, becoming the bag, bold, ambitious, and generous. But let me tell you who the bag is. The bag is for that top, you know, honestly, you're talking about the top 5%, maybe 1% of guys. You know, I've originally had said 20%, but 20% is too low. 20%, to be in the top 20% of salary earners, you just got to make $62,000 a year. And let's be real, man, you ain't setting the world on fire at $62,000 a year. You're not. I mean, $5,000 a month ain't nothing to sneeze at when you're in your 20s. But when you're in your 50s, nah. You're going to need to at least double up your year. If you're 20, you need to make $40,000. If you're 30, you need to make $60,000. If you're 40, you need to make $80,000. If you're 50, you need to make $100,000. And to beat a bag, you got to be at least Henry. What's Henry? Henry is high income earner, not rich. I mean, high earner, not rich yet. High earner, not rich yet. High earner, not rich yet. High, H. Earner, E. Not N. Rich or yet. Y. Henry. High earner, not rich yet. That is the guy who is the bag. Here's the thing. The people who really move and shake the world are going to be Henry. Henry is going to be the guy who has all the options. Henry is the guy kind of like myself. You can be 50 years old and still date women in their 20s easily. Why? Because not only do you have the skill sets, you have the money, the patience, the wisdom, the resources, the connections, all that stuff. So at the end of the day, where do you want to fit in, gentlemen? Where do you want to get to? What do you want out of this life? See, not everybody wants to be a mover and shaker and move around and connect the stuff like I do. Some guys just want to be, in charge of some stuff. Some guys want to be in charge of some stuff, make a smaller imprint. Know where you want to be. Know where you want to be, because the people you need in your life, the friends you need in your life, the woman you need in your life, all that stuff will be different at all those levels. The higher up you go, the more you got to realize it's rarefied air. Go back to the first video where I talked about it's always business. The higher up you go, the more you got to be willing, to separate yourself, and you just got to be willing to grind. Quite honestly, a lot of people aren't willing to put in the work, but you've already proved to yourself that you are, because you're in these kind of spaces. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of each and every day. Don't take a day off. And the way you keep yourself honest is you're going to have to get a coach. Why have you not booked your one-on-one Skype consultation with me? I had a sale for the summer for the one-on-one Skype consultation. It was about 20% off. Now, first of the month, it's going back to regular price for YouTube. And even there, man, it's really a $1,500 value. Dude, at the end of the day, here's the reality. You can't cheat the game. Your brain knows, your body knows, everything in your being knows when you're serious about doing something. That's why I tell you to go ahead and don't just work out at home, go to the gym. When you're ready to take it to the next level, that's when you go ahead and hire your coach. It's when you hire somebody like myself, because you have actually put it out into the world to commit to get somebody else's opinion, a professional's point of view, and then they give you mile markers and things to strive for. That's why coaches are so important. Who are your coaches? CIA first level, you could just get away with doing a Skype consult. Honestly, a Zoom consult. Everybody needs to know their style, personality, and what works for them, what looks good on them, what the basic things they need for their masculine, their masculine image. But you cannot tell me you want to be in the top 10% of men and you don't expect to have professionals around you. You're going to have lawyers, accountants, you name it, professional associations, contacts. You're going to need somebody like me to actually help you craft that image, because it ain't about you. You may be the head of a business, the head of a brand. Man, you need to make sure you're putting your right foot forward, and certainly when you talk about becoming the bag. All right, at the end of the day, gentlemen, you need to know where you want to end up. And for me, I always say start with the end in mind. Start with the end in mind, so nothing is a secret, nothing is a surprise. Let me go ahead and wrap into this also, because we're here at the $10 level. I want to just kind of, you guys are always asking about, glasses and things like that. And I will let you know where I get my glasses from time to time. But in general, I have a service for that. So if you want to know where I get my stuff, hit me up and go to my website, check out the product, and say, help you pick out a pair of glasses. Then I'll point you in the right direction. It takes a lot of time to get the right glasses for your face. Suiting. I want to touch on this in this video. Look, man, this suit right here is from Suit Supply. This suit is from Suit Supply, and I want to say it costs right around $599. This suit is good for about 80% of the guys out there. If you don't have to wear a suit every day or anything like that, if you just got to have 1, 2, or 3 suits, you can easily go to Suit Supply and get your 3 suits. Your charcoal gray, your blue, and your black, and have what you need in your closet for a lifetime. Okay? I do not recommend having to pull a lever and invest thousands and thousands of dollars into a garment you're not going to wear that often. However, if you choose to be an attorney, a salesperson, or something like that, where you're in suits 4 out of 5 days a week, 3 to 4 or 5 days a week, after age 25, man, you're going to start needing to upgrade from Suit Supply kind of stuff and start investing in custom-made garments. You're not investing in custom-made garments to floss, to cap on people. You're investing in them because custom-made garments wear better. They feel better. It's like walking around in sweatpants or pajamas. They're just that comfortable. I'm thinking about when I was at MIT Atlanta, and I was able to do a 16-hour day in a suit because it was just comfortable. It is well worth the investment. A good custom suit, I'm going to tell you, starts around $1,000. Now look, there are going to be companies out there that say we can do them for $400 to $700. Let me tell you something. That price point, they can get the materials, but the workmanship is going to be trash. It's going to be trash. The only company I suggest at this level is somebody like Suit Supply. I prefer them even over Indochino. But when I'm talking about custom suits, it's not just the material. It's the person taking your measurements. You need to have at least 22 different measurements taken to make a suit look good. The more measurements taken, the closer the suit will be to something that fits your body appropriately. Everything matters, and the details do matter. It counts. Remember, if you're only going to be if you're only going to need 2 or 3 suits at any one given time, Suit Supply is fine. If you're going to be in a suit for a career, man, go ahead and start at 25 years old. Start looking into getting custom-made stuff. Start with the end in mind. Trust me, guys, when I say this. Buying cheap, you buy thrice, because you're going to end up later on down the line, probably sooner than you know, going in and replacing them anyway. I need to do a standalone video on that topic. I don't want to get too far off the path. Hey man, know where you, let me round it back to the beginning. If you're the bag, you got to look like the bag. If you CIA second level, you got to look like CIA second level. If you're CIA, you got to look like CIA. Each one of those has a style, personality, it has a flavor, it has a flair. Guys, you get to pick what is it you want out of this world. Go get it. Peace.